Welcome back to the program. Ganawage's Good Leaf Auto recently expanded with an addition of a convenience store, and Regan and I went to check it out, and
it was pretty good.
Yeah, we had a good time.
It's just like at the beginning right now, and as any new business endeavor, it takes some time, and they have some little treats that they offer and things like that, and then all your little convenience store tidbits.
Yeah. But they have a drive-through, and we're really, really happy about what you're about to see here. It was a lot of fun.
It's a cool feature.
Yeah, go take a look.
Okay, look.
Oh, hi!
Hi!
Welcome to a brand new convenience store called Good Leaf Convenience Store. Auto, parts, snacks, coffee. Like everything. Like
get your spark plugs in the morning, get your coffee too.
It's like it kind of like gives you a nice charge in the morning. There's coffee a-brewing. Coffee's always a-brewing.
Sorry, my big head. Look at that.
I don't know, what is this?
This is like stuff that you put in your coffee if you want to spice it up.
Flavoring.
Thank you, Andy.
Oh, okay. And then this is also little flavoring, but this is for little children or people with small hands. Yeah, bagels here. There's cereal. And proprietor, do you have, I like saying that word. I'm not sure what that means. Do you get a pizza?
No, this is actually a fridge.
Okay.
And I'm keeping the pastries in there.
Ooh.
Fresh apple turnovers.
Ooh.
And
Look at that.
Call that a cheese horseshoe pastry.
That looks good.
But the one thing that I like about this is the drive-through.
Yeah, there's a drive-through here, so if you have a car, it's very convenient. Or if you're walking. Oh, hi! Say, I would like to have a coffee. Yo, what's up? Yo, set me up with a slush, orange flavor. Put a little bit of sprinkle. See, this is how convenient it is at a convenience store because you can go through a drive-through and order up what you want. Let's say you wanted like a slush. Say you wanted, I don't know, chips, coffee, stuff like that. Or, I don't know, maybe you just want to say hi. Hi is always nice too as well, isn't it right?
Hi.
See? Oh, and there's a bell here. Hold on a sec here. Hold on. You ready? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, it sounds nice. Thank you, madame.
Enjoy.
I shall. And these cups that you have here, ma'am, are very environmentally friendly, and also it won't burn your hands because of the ridges.
Yeah, it's like accordion style.
Accordion style.
That's what I call it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to call it accordion style too. Pick up your accordion style coffee here at Good Leaf's Convenience, and you can also get spark plugs on the other side, which is also convenient if you have a dragster. Yeah, what time do you open at?
6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. And the drive-through, as soon as you walk in, it's like someone's here going, starts honking the horn or ringing the bell, then you're right on it right away.
We're ready to go. We're ready to go.
This is an excellent cup of coffee, proprietor. Ah! Stinging. So make your way over here to Good Leaf Convenience. It's easy. 7 days a week. Open up at 6:30, and it's wonderful, friendly service. Reporting for Sawen Aoriwa. That's Regan. I'm Lance. Ona.
Speaking of being able to get a cup of coffee, Cafe Delight has now been closed for nearly 2 weeks, and the cafe is under renovations. However, the issue of no parking signs still has some community members upset. And Regan, maybe you can enlighten us a little bit with about what's going down.
Before Cafe Delight actually closed, there was the issue that was ongoing about the parking in front of their place of business. And right now we don't even know if that's been resolved at this point. But why we're bringing up this story again is because this week I actually had a visit from a community member who felt really wronged about getting a parking ticket in front of that place of business. Because he's also a handicapped individual. He will be challenging I guess he's challenging the law itself and the signs, and he's also saying that he's going to go as far as to take it to the court of Ganhawage. His name is Ricky Leclerc, and I'm sure a majority of people in the community know him.
Sure.
And he felt like he wanted to put this out publicly, so we're going to go to an interview with him right now and take a look at what Mr. Leclerc has to say.
About the middle of March, 2 days before Coffee Delight was closing, Richard Leclerc, was getting a coffee in there for 5 minutes, came out and saw Ganawagi peacekeeper Kyle Zachary issuing me a handicapped person for a no parking sign for $43.
You don't think that you should have been issued that because of your disability?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you plan on doing about it?
I'm gonna contest it
Okay.
in court.
Do you think that this no parking zone has got, like, it doesn't take into consideration handicap?
Just to get a coffee, you're in there for 5 minutes, and you come out and you see a peacekeeper issuing you a ticket. That's wrong. You're losing business on the highways just for that. There's no reason.
So that's interesting. I mean, there's always stuff going on in the community that people are debating recently. You have the big membership issue that's ongoing, and we're going to get to that in just a few minutes. But first, the dog issue is back.
Has reared its ugly head again.
Really.
You know what? I was on Facebook and I wanted to talk about this like openly because there was a friend of mine who he had made a comment on his page, but then all these other people commented with their own personal stories. And I say the dogs are back and they're running this town again. It is a very strange thing that's going on right now. Is it like the season of the heat? Like what's going on? Like.
One of the things, because I was with the individual, Java, Java Jacobs, who...
He outed you, Jav, not me.
No, because...
That was on a public page, right?
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook,
So Java wrote, his comment, and from the time that he posted it around 5 o'clock, it was about 9 o'clock, and people were still posting all types of comments in regards to that. And you have to agree. I mean, there was that incident that happened in, I believe it was in Alberta, if I'm not mistaken, in the other Native community, where a pack of dogs killed a young child. And, we don't want to see that happen here in our community.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had this is an issue of safety because especially in the spring, when you have the dogs mating and going in heat and stuff like that, they do tend to get a little bit more aggressive. And I remember years and years ago, there would be like packs of dogs in the schoolyard, and it would be situations like that where something really tragic could have happened.
Right.
So over the years, and it seems to be cyclical, where, every few years we clean up the dogs, clean up after the dogs.
Yeah.
Not only is it an inconvenience, but we clean them up, and then it seems like it takes maybe another year or two, and then next thing you know, there's like packs of dogs out and running around again.
And it's not only dogs now, but my neighborhood right now is being invaded by cats. And it's a real nuisance. And in the news lately, you've been hearing about how some of these animals are being shot with BB guns, okay? And the owners are like, and I don't condone that, but the owners are like, the dogs never did anything to anybody. And it's like, okay, well, you know what? I don't know whose tabby is on my back porch ripping up my garbage every night. There's about 2 or 3 of them.
Right.
But if I catch them, I'll tell you right now, when I have to go out on my back porch in the morning, I am not a happy camper to clean up all my garbage that's in a bin. So they literally knocked it over, and I thought maybe it was raccoons. It's cats. I seen a really large tabby on my back porch. I thought it was a raccoon. It was so damn big. And then, and there's wild cats, but and then there's a dog there's many of dogs I'm speaking about my own neighborhood where, and I totally understand when people get mad about the fact that they're crapping in their yard, you know what I mean? And
digging
they're
up their
running
flower beds.
They're running on the road and you almost hit them. I mean, it's just an unfortunate situation.
I walked into my, maybe about 3 weeks ago, I walked into my yard, my own yard. I was, coming in. I walked into my yard and I got challenged by a pit bull.
Yeah, that's not good.
And I mean, like, I'm not, and it was a young pit bull. I don't think he was actually going to attack me, but you never know.
I don't know, maybe community protection needs to kick
To
it
step
up a
it up,
notch.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if they have the funds. Maybe we can talk to them, but it's definitely a problem.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And,
Especially now that the weather is nice and people are spending more time outside,
Outside,
rollerblading, biking, and walking even. And if you are a pet owner who takes responsibility for your dog and you walk your dog like you're supposed to,
Yeah.
you walk your dog, you get attacked by other free-range dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not, and I mean,
It's not cool, man.
it's not fair, and it's not fair to your dog.
No, yeah.